First clutch of the year here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. Snowball babies. All right, Dave Palumbo here with Muscle Serpents University here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas, and we got our first clutch of 2016. Always an exciting time. Not that I'm bad at experience of a breeder, but this is our first clutch, and it was exciting. I opened up the drawer of our Snow Ball, which is an Albino Axanthic. It's a TSK, or the Snake Keeper line of Axanthic. Obviously, the Snow Ball Python is a very white-looking snake. It's albino, but it also has all the yellow removed, or most of the yellow removed. That's what the Axanthic means, and she laid a nice clutch of eggs here. Matter of fact, I didn't even know she was going to have a clutch of eggs. That's how aware I was. So we got to get her off here. She's been in a pretty good mood. She hasn't really gotten too nasty. Usually they don't like when you remove, them from their eggs. Let's get her out of here. And it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. They all look pretty good. So let me put her over here. She's behaving herself. I got my media right here. And we're gonna, so obviously we had a clutch of eggs, and we got to set up the incubation box now. So I got my Tupperware here, and I got my hatch right. The great thing about hatch right is that you don't have to add any water to it. They've already done it for you. It's media, so we're gonna sit the eggs in. They're gonna kind of hang out in this thing. And it's already got all the right water added to it. You don't have to add anything to it, which I like. It makes life a lot easier. And we got a little bit of cellophane here. What we'll do is we'll put the eggs in here, we'll put the cellophane on top, we'll seal it, we'll put it in the incubator. Let's go in, collect the eggs. And we're gonna, and I'm supposed to separate these. Maybe we should just put them all, I think there's one big, there's some paper towel on the bottom of this here. Maybe we can, we don't want to roll the eggs. You never want to roll the eggs, because if you roll the eggs, you can drown the embryo in there, because there's a little air spot at the top of this. Now, I might want to just keep it just like that. This might look perfect like this. Nestle them right in here. Maybe put some media up here so they're all nice, and we want to make sure we keep them nice and moist. And maybe turn them a little this way so they're not touching the side, although it's going to be hard to do that. You don't really want them touching the side of the canister, because then water can drip onto them. And maybe we can separate this one egg. This might, I want to rip it though. Got to be very careful, because if you rip the egg, it's going to ruin the integrity. What do you think, Amanda?
Just leave it.
Amanda says she'll leave it. I'm going to leave it just like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little saran wrap on here. We're going to clean her up in a second. Let's get a little saran wrap, because we want to keep the moisture in. Once again, hatch right is great, because hatch right has already been I guess wet, and so I don't have to try to make a decision on how much water to mix in with my vermiculite, which is what a lot of people use. I'll spend the extra few bucks on the hatch right. Let me see if I can get a little bit of this here. Okay, that looks about right. Put this in here. I always hated saran wrap as a kid. It never worked well for me, but you know what? This is the preferred method of keeping moisture in here. Did I rip off a big enough piece? I think we did. I think we did. Okay, so you set it up nice like this. And what you do is, okay, and what I do is once every couple days, I open up the thing and I vent to get some air exchange in here, so we don't, suffocate these things. But right now there's plenty of air in there. I don't like to poke holes in here, because if you drill holes, it lets the moisture out. So once again, moisture very important. Not too much, not too little. We got some 60 days or 54 days or so now to wait, and we can have some cool snowball pythons. The great thing about this is that because we bred snowball to snowball, we should get 100% snowballs, which will be great. So we might have 7 snowballs up for sale. And I know a lot of you guys out there have asked me for albinos. This is like a super albino, because it's an albino Axanthic, 2 recessives. Doesn't get much better than that. I'm super psyched. First clutch of the year. Dave Palumbo here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas.